My name is Christine Welch and I live in Spokane, Washington, in the United States. I am here in Cyprus because for the last 7-8 years I've had a bad back that was untreatable by the United States standards and based on their protocols. And when I had chatted with Dr. Tomei, he had broached the subject of coming to Cyprus. And after research and chatting with him more and more about it, him and Bob Bazzano, I realized that this was my only option, and I'm very glad that I did it. I heard about AIMIS through Dr. Tomei's office and Bob, and they set me up with Claire and Mary Rowe, and they introduced me to their website, and I watched the other testimonials. When I finally decided to commit myself to come to AIMIS, it was very easy to then commit to the whole procedure. I contacted AIMIS. They got me in touch with the administrators there, Claire and Diane Stuhl and Mary Rowe. They walked me through every step, what I had to do to get my medical files, to get my MRI reviewed, to get my plane tickets. It was easy for me on my end. They had my hotel all set up. They had transportation. They had everything set up for me. So it was actually just as easy as probably 2 or 3 email communications, and my plans were set. After we arrived at Cyprus airport, a woman named Sunny met us. She was at the arrivals gate. She took our luggage, she put us in a taxi, she took us to the resort, and during the course of the ride, she gave us a rundown of what I would expect for pre-op care and care when I got to hospital. And then she basically just picked me up the next day. We went for pre-op. She then explained to me what would happen on day of operation, which was 2 days later. She made it sound so easy, and it was. And then on Monday morning, she picked me up for hospital. We went to hospital. The pre-op went so smoothly. The operation went smoothly. I was back in my room, and I was walking around within hours, released from hospital the next day after being pampered, and my husband being pampered, brought back to the resort, and recuperating very nicely in a beautiful setting. When I first saw Amos Hospital, I thought it was a beautiful new building, contemporary. The facilities inside were as clean as anything I have ever seen, modern, streamlined. And then when I had come to the resort to rest, it was one of the most restful places with the sea behind me. And the people just couldn't do more for me to help me recuperate. The staff here at the La Meridian couldn't do more for me to help me rest and recuperate, because they were aware of my situation with Amos, and they had such a great cooperation with the hospital. The staff here and the staff at Amos truly worked together to make sure my whole experience went smoothly and brilliantly. When Dr. Tomei first told me about going to Cyprus, I honestly thought he was crazy. But I did a little, not knowing anything about the country, but my children knowing much about the internet, we went on and we looked about Cyprus. But the internet did it no justice. When we first arrived here, I was had trepidations about how safe it was being so close to the Middle East and the conflicts going on. But after being here, I have never been with such warm, loving people, just accommodating, couldn't do more for me. The island is beautiful, peaceful, safe. We have taken the bus to downtown. We have talked to the locals. We've talked to local Cypriots. The culture is amazing. They couldn't tell us more. They just want to tell us more and more and more about their beautiful country. And honestly, I can't wait to bring my family back. This is a beautiful country, and with no hesitation would I come back to this country. Wholeheartedly would I recommend AIMIS to any of my friends and family who could not have the same. I don't believe the United States has the same capacity for the medical attention that I received here. I cannot believe how I have recuperated in just a few days since my surgery, and I'm so heartbroken that I am leaving tomorrow. But I would wholeheartedly recommend AIMIS, and and their professional staff. Each one of them, now my husband is a physician. I have been around hospitals for 30 years. I have such confidence in every physician and nurse that I have encountered in Amos. I would so recommend them so highly.